Jennifer Anniston came out yesterday. I think this is really interesting.
Dead?
Remember when Sharon Stone mentioned that she was on dating apps?
Yeah.
Several months ago, and we thought, well, that's kind of cool. Because she's still pretty rocking. Jennifer Aniston came out yesterday, and she said, quote, "I think I'm ready to share myself with another." She's ready to start dating again. Jake Gyllenhaal was in this show with her called, I think it was called The Good Girl, a couple of years ago, 3 years ago, whatever. And he was asked about working with her, and he said it was really, really hard because I had a huge crush on her.
That would be like,
and
I'd have the same problem.
He said there was scenes where we were making love, and he said it was really bad, but it was really
good. We talked about this.
Yeah, he said it was really hard, and there's evidently this pillow trick. It's called the pillow trick, and she's like, "I'll bring a pillow," and he's like, "That'd be great," because he was going to get aroused during that moment.
Oh, look at that insider tip. Yeah. I had no idea.
He said making love on screen is much like fight scenes. They have to be choreographed.
Yeah.
He said every movement, you just don't get there and say, okay, you two start making love for this next scene. Everything's got to be choreographed perfectly, just like, okay, you're going to,
Right.
So and he said it was really hard with her. Now, he just started dating a girl, and she was on the red carpet for some new movie he's got out, and he was asked about working with Jennifer, and he's like, I had a huge, and I'm assuming he still does, but he said it was really hard to work with her because I really wanted to be with her.
The pillow thing, I
can't figure her out.
What?
We all have friends of ours that are girls that are smoking hot that for some reason just can't settle down. They go out with a bunch of guys. They're usually losers. And you're like, you're much better than this. Something's got to, and it all goes back to Eddie Van Halen. It's the Eddie Van Halen effect.
What?
Every singer that came in had problems with Eddie Van Halen, so you have to look at the common point of interest here, and that's Jennifer Aniston. There's something wrong with Jennifer Aniston.
She must be.
There's something wrong with her.
Well, no, but yeah. So
something wrong with Jennifer Aniston.
From a relationship standpoint, she may have challenges in being. I mean, I shouldn't have to be like total damaged goods.
I think she's puppy dog. I think she falls pretty quick.
Okay.
And then the chase is over, and when the chase is over for guys, it's difficult to stay engaged. I hate to say that.
Wait, so
even when it's Jennifer Aniston,
she falls.
Yeah,
she comes on too much.
She probably comes on really hard, and when a really beautiful, vibrant, intellectual, smart woman comes on to you super fast. It's like, well, I'll take that shot. I'll take that shot. No, you won't. I'm telling you.
That's the difference between, right, but that's not falling in love, right? That's dating, and that's not, I mean, to me, that's the difference is.
She's put herself out there. She's making it sound like she'd do out with anyone. I'm not saying she's on a dating app, but I mean, why would Jennifer Aniston, who's got to be looked upon as probably the most eligible bachelorette on the face of the earth.
Yeah.
Sharon Stone's 60. Okay, but
she's 50?
Yeah, she's still got it going on.
Yeah.
She's got to be one of the most eligible bachelorettes in the dating world, period, that we know about. The fact that she is actually sharing.
Super hard. Who, think about this. It's not going to be just some random dude. It's not.
It might be because, it ain't working the other way. Then why?
No, but I mean, but again, if much like other than dating apps, how do you find dates? It's usually
laundry
but you're not Jennifer Aniston.
Church socials.
She's gonna have her people and her friends connect her with somebody.
Yeah,
and that person may or may not be a celebrity, but it's gonna be some sort of special person. She's not gonna just meet some guy at the grocery store.
She could.
Yeah, but like that, it makes it impossible. It makes it. That's I think the hardest part about being a Jennifer Aniston is celebrities. How do you have a life with Jennifer Aniston?
There was that show that what was that sitcom? It didn't last very long, but it was an average guy that fell in love with a celebrity, and it was the whole show.
Yeah, I think it's super hard.
It's a great premise, because we all would like to know what it's like to date.
Yeah.
A celebrity.
Yes.
It'd be hard. It would be hard not to tell everybody.
Well, you would.
Like if I was going out with Jennifer, I've had a couple of chances to go out, like Victoria Jackson from Saturday Night Live. I had a chance to go out with.
Yeah, but that's not Jennifer.
And she was. I mean, she was. Well, I mean, but she.
So
was
why didn't you?
I could have gone. I probably could have.
Were you married?
I could have been with Dawn Wells. I think I could have been with Dawn Wells.
When?
when she was on our show. Maybe
She was 80.
I know, but I could have. If it's just for sake of saying you went out with someone famous, I'm saying. I'm not saying
dating.
Jennifer Aniston. Jennifer Aniston's the moon, man.
That's different than dating. Why
I'm
you
saying
wait? Hang on.
I'm saying I could have dated Dawn Wells. Is what I'm saying.
Jennifer Aniston. You're single. You're about the same age. You understand the industry.
Well, and I'm not a celebrity, but
you understand.
But I'm in the celebrity. It'd be like dating someone from TMZ. They hang out with so they've met a lot of people. So the shock of being around a celebrity wouldn't be.
Why don't you go find out and go connect with her?
I can do that. I don't know. I don't know if I want to go out with Jennifer Aniston.
Why?
Well, first of all, there's something wrong. There's something wrong with her.
Why don't you find that out? Maybe there's nothing wrong with her. Maybe she hasn't found the right guy.
It's funny because every guy's had that girl that he goes out with that is way over his top, and then he goes out with her, and he's like, "Now I understand."
Well, yeah, because
and girls do it with guys too. There's girls that go out with great-looking guys, and they're like,
"But that's the whole thing."
I had friends. How could you break up with her? I'm like, dude,
because they're just because they look beautiful,
yeah,
and they play characters on TV, or even if they're athletes, right?
Yeah,
it doesn't mean that they don't have issues.
Yeah.
They got different issues, but everybody got issues.
No, if you want to be with me, you have to have the whole package.
And you don't think Jennifer Aniston does?
Because I am.
You're a lot to handle.
I'm sure women have gone out with me and said, yeah, he's kind of dorky. He's got a face for radio, but he seems to be kind of fun. He's got a great sense of humor. He's doing pretty well for himself. And then they're like, whatever happened to Tony Curry guy? I'm like, yeah, you don't know what I know about Tony Curry. You don't want to. I think you
should have your people connect with her people.
So Megan Trainor has done something that's, I think, really amazing. She just built a house.
Good.
Yeah. And she was building her bathroom.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to find the story, but I can come off the top of my head. She's got a new husband.
Mm-hmm.
And in their bathroom, she's got not one, but two toilets. And they're side by side so they could spend more time together. She said, now, before you get sick on me,
okay.
She goes, we've only pooped twice next to each other. So it's not like we're sitting there pooping. And I'm trying to think to myself, okay, if you want to spend more time together, but there's two toilets, there's a picture of it side by side.
That's just wrong.
And I'm thinking, first of all, you have to be on the same.
Megan, that's wrong on so many reasons. Right, exactly.
She said, but we'll go back there because it takes guys, and guys are usually standing up now.
So
he's peeing next to her, and she's sitting down because girls sit down, and some guys, I guess, sit down when they pee. So if my girlfriend was like, hey, I'm going to go pee, you want to go? I go, I don't really have to go, but sure, I'll sit back there with you. Then are you sitting on the seat, or are you sitting on the actual seat? You put the seat down, or are you sitting on the toilet seat? But a girl says, hey, I'm going to go, or I'm going to go.
So messed up.
Now, I've had a couple situations where I've been in relationships where we were in the middle of something. I got to go back. I go bathroom, and I'll go, do you want me to come back there? Yeah, because we're right in the middle of something that we got to talk about right now. It's only happened a couple times.
Wait. In the middle of something you had to talk about, or it was physical?
Well, both.
And you actually had to talk about something?
Yeah, I can think of a couple times where a woman's like, I want to talk to you about this, but I really have to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
And I'll go, okay, and she'll come on back. And I'll go, okay. And I'll go back there and I'll stand outside the bathroom, but not sit on a toilet next to her. In this particular case, though.
No, come on, Megan. Yeah. It's like things like that. I mean, I guess, look, everybody's got their thing, right? Far be it from us to judge, but let's judge. It's messed up for all kinds of reasons. At the most practical level, it's messed up because of exactly what you said. I was trying to think if Jules and I did that, we would, first of all, I would never.
Your wife would never pee next to you.
No. Well, no. Right. But second, we're not on the same, like, I don't even know how you get on the same schedule.
Yeah.
If you're doing different things. The other thing is, I could see each other knocking into each other in the middle of the night. Mm-hmm. You know when you kind of stumble to the toilet?
Yeah.
So, Megan, that's just a dumb idea. What do you think her interior designer said?
She revealed that she has two toilets installed side by side in her home. According to the musician, she and husband Daryl Sabara go to the bathroom together often. She shared an intimate tidbit about her relationship with Daryl. whom she married in December of 2018 while appearing on Why Don't You Date Me podcast hosted by Nicole Byer. The All About That bass singer and her brother Ryan Trainer spoke about what he's looking for in a relationship. He explained that he wants to avoid a relationship like Megan's at all costs because she and Sabara are so close. You guys are weirdos, bro, he said to his sister. They poop together. She's pooping, and Daryl's like, I'm going to go hang out with you now. Trainer went on to explain that she doesn't like going to the bathroom in public and feels more comfortable if her husband is there blocking the door. She then
I mean, as a celebrity, can you understand that?
Yeah, I can.
Okay.
She then revealed they go to the bathroom together so often that they actually had 2 toilets installed side by side in their new home. The design is even handier now that they have a young child. We just got the new house. We did construction. Nobody knows this, but in our bathroom, there was 1 toilet. A lot of times in the middle of the night when we're with our baby, we got to pee at the same time. So I was like, can we please have 2 toilets next to each other? Megan then knew that her contractor laughed and thought she was joking, but later obliged.
I can see the contractor. You want what?
She said they now have 2 toilets sitting next to each other and they use them often together. However, according to Megan, she and her husband have only pooped together twice because it smells foul.
Okay, it's just... You know what that is? They talk about first world problems. That's just come on, Megan.
Does that, when you're...
it's just too much.
Whatever makes her happy.
Right. I mean, again, you that make you... It's just weird. And as they stay married longer...
Yeah.
I'm just thinking of all the ways that this is going to go wrong. You don't pee with me anymore. You used to pee with me all the time.
Yeah. Well, the first time, I don't have to go. What? I don't have to go.
But you always...
But you always go when I go. I don't have to go right now. I didn't drink my water today. You're good. And that's the first red flag. You're talking to your friends, you know what? We pee together every morning at 8 o'clock, and this morning he didn't get up to pee. He said he didn't have to pee. Oh, red flag. Yeah, big deal. I always wonder about people who can't get enough of each other. Because that's what happens when you're 16 or 25 and you just meet somebody and it's hot and heavy
and that's
and you
okay.
can't, and you're like, hey,
that's great.
Yeah, that's wonderful. That lasts about 3 or 4 months. And then there's that one time where, hey, the guys wanted to go out and see a ball game tonight, so our regular night's off, and then you're kind of like, oh, yeah, we're good. I'm just,
It took me by surprise.
Okay, because, just a little bit and things start to change a little bit, right? That usually in a married life, that happens over years. You just don't even know it's happening.
No, well, when it changes, so it changes in 2 places. One, after the, quote, honeymoon period, people start getting a little more comfortable, right? It's the, you peed on, as long as we're going, you peed on the floor a little bit. Oh, I'm sorry. Or you didn't put the toilet seat down. And then when it really gets real is when they have kids. Mm-hmm. And then because everybody's emotions are just going all over the place. I can't, the peeing together, I was thinking,